Y'all want me to show you how to make homemade Seitan meat in your kitchen. Fast, easy, and simple. I'm going to show you how me make it. I made a brown stew chicken recipe using this method. So I'm going to show you how I make this one. Come on and let's get started.
You don't remember where you're coming from. You don't remember where you're coming from. You don't remember where you're coming from. Rastafari. Why you turn your back on your brother when him need you? You don't remember the days when him feed you. You know when no obligation but to owe him some respect. All you need to do is just give him wine to get turn your back on your brother.
If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young.
Now with clean hands, you're going to form this into
And I didn't understand that you were the one.
when it starts to look pretty much like this, you just want to go ahead and turn it out on your clean countertop. When it pretty much starts to form like that and it's not sticking anymore, you're going to go ahead and form it in a circle like that. So now when it's all set, you're going to go ahead, put it back inside the container and let it sit for about 15 minutes before you move on to your next step. So now it's been 15 minutes since I've had the dough just sitting there. Now I'm going to get some water. I'm going to use lukewarm water to get it started. And this process right here is going to take about 25 minutes.
Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one.
Now guys, you can see your water starting to get clear. So when your water starts to get clear, you know that all the starch are gone and you just want to throw that off. Your water is supposed to be nice and clear just like that. So now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to let it go ahead and sit and drain for about 20 minutes before we cook up this meat. Okay guys, so that is what your vegan meat looks like. Homemade Seitan meat in my Jamaican kitchen. Now you could do so many things with this. Depending on the recipes that you want to make, you could cut it up however you want to cut it. Okay guys, now we're going to get that broth ready to cook up your vegan meat, right? Because you want your vegan meat to have flavor when you cook it. Besides putting your spices and stuff on it when you cook it, you want it to have flavor when you boil it and get it ready for the kitchen. So this is your ingredients. Now these are the things that I use when I make mine. Now you can use whatever you like when you do yours, but I'm going to show you the things that I use when I'm making my vegan meat, homemade meat at home. You're going to need your vegetable stock, apple cider vinegar, thyme is right here. Then you're going to need soy sauce, onion, garlic, scallion, and bay leaves, right? Now you're going to add some salt to it for flavor and black pepper. And of course, get some kind of seasoning salt, some kind of seasoning, Jamaican all-purpose seasoning, whatever season that you like, but you are going to have to find something to give this thing a boost of flavor. Let's get started. Now let's get this thing started. You want to make sure you have a nice sized pot. I'm going to add my vegetable stock in. Now to flavor it up, I'm going to put my scallions, bay leaves, 4 cubes of garlic, onions. Now I'm going to add some dried thyme. Fresh thyme is fine. Soy sauce, and a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Now you add your salt, your seasoned salt, and your black pepper because you want that thing to have flavor. Turn your fire on medium to low heat and let this steam for about 5 minutes, and we'll put the meat in. Okay, so now we have our Seitan meat all done. Now you want to go ahead and shut that fire off and let it cool, and then you put it in a container, you store it in your freezer just like you would any meat that you buy in the store. I'm going to let this cook for a good 30 minutes on medium heat. Cover it up nice and make it simmer. And when it's done simmer, it's time to eat. So see you back in a few minutes.
So this is in with your foundation, full coverage, you know, like bam. And last but not least, the last thing I tend to go for in my makeup collection is this palette right here. Let me show you what this baby looks like. It has a whole bunch of concealers. I believe it's $10 for this palette.